Howdy, Space Rangers, Captain Phoenix here. If you want to know where I've been for the past 2 months, please go check out my previous video as I explain, exposition, and belch out as to why I was not around. This video will not touch on why I was not around, but instead what I did. I went on a holiday to South Africa, or vacation for my American audience out there. And it was such an amazing trip that I thought to share it with you guys. So, without further ado, here is my South African vacation. Just so you know, I spent 18 days in SA, so I will be chaptering this video in days. Without further ado, let's start. Day 1, we got on the plane, which I flew, get it, because I'm a captain, Captain Phoenix, passengers, Space Rangers. Not funny? Okay. So we got on the plane at 4 a.m. and made our way to transit in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. From the airport, it looked a lot similar to my country, and I even commented on it. So, well, here we are in Ethiopia. You can see the planes behind me. Trust me, I am in Addis Ababa. So, home of I'm in Ethiopia. Crazy. Never thought I'd be here. This is the origin of coffee, where coffee came from. So maybe it has the best coffee, and I don't drink it. Home of Adidas, the shoe company. Bro, I'm wearing Adidas. I'm just kidding. I don't know if Adidas comes from here or not. And I don't know much about this place. I really don't. It does look similar enough to Kenya though, so there's that. After an hour or two, we were back in the air, and here's just footage of the airport, And here are just some overhead shots of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. On our way, we flew over Lake Malawi, which you can just barely make out. It's the blue. You can see the little islands down there and the blue around it. Yeah, that's Lake Malawi. I know it's kind of hard to see because, I was taking the pictures from the plane, but you kind of get the gist. And oh my gosh, look at those. And look at these clouds and islands. It's amazing. They're beautiful. We finally arrived at Ortambo International Airport, Johannesburg, where our uncle, who lives in South Africa, picked us up. I'm in the good old SA. So here I am in the good old SA. No, not United States of America, just South Africa. I know, disappointment for you all, but it's pretty cool. This airport looks like a huge mall. Weirdly enough, the conveyor belts don't have much on them. This may be due to the fact that we are traveling in November. If we came in December, my God, how packed this place would be. Day 2, we drove around for a bit in downtown Joburg and went to Sandton. We arrived at the Nelson Mandela Square, one of the biggest and most popular malls in Joburg. And because I don't have McDonald's in my country, this is the first time I actually got to taste it. And let me just say, it was beautiful. After some shopping at a good old Pick and Pay and Nelson Mandela Square, we went home. Day 3, more shopping. God, I sound like a blonde American girl. I had my first ever Doritos, because my country's a sad, pathetic third world country that can't have nice things, and they were delicious. For my first time ever, amazing. This is something that you're just not open to.
What is that?
That, my friend, is a magical combination of corn flour, dehydrated cheese solids, BHA, BHT, and good old MSG, aka the chips, nacho cheese flavor.
Day 4. This was Black Friday and everyone had become animals. It was madness. At least I was able to walk out with this sweet game. Yeah, I just love it so much. I'm still currently playing it as a recording. Like, I literally got home and I was like, I'm playing this right now. Whilst I was murdering people for the game, my mom had her first ever Starbucks. Yeah, we also don't have Starbucks where I'm from. Also, I don't drink coffee. That's why I don't have my picture here, but instead my mom. Looking good, Mom! For lunch, we went to Hooters. Don't worry, I wasn't gentleman. I didn't look. I wasn't feeling like a sus imposter. But instead, I became the ultimate Giga Chat. Sadly, I don't have the Giga Chat picture. Sad crying. Plus, my mom was there, so you know what I mean. But in the end, I have reported to say I have failed all my cultured men. Day 5, we drove around the country and came to this man-made dam area. This place is a somewhat man-made beach that rested near a huge dam. Nothing exciting really happened on this day except like there was a weird man-made beach restaurant, which I don't have the picture for it now. Day 6, we went to Pretoria. We took the bullet train, which was freaking awesome. We then went to the Nature Museum where we saw a moon rock, a meteorite, and lots of gems and minerals. It was insane. Apparently, according to these guys, my birthstone is an emerald. That's pretty sick, if I do say so myself. With all these rocks and precious gems, you think Minecraft is based in South Africa, maybe? And then we went to see, we visited an exhibit that showed Earth at different stages of its life through the continental drift, which is crazy. Like, we had to see it as Pangea 200 million years ago, then it breaking up 65 million years ago, then we have Laurasia and Gondowald Island 180 million years ago, then we have the world today, 135 million years ago, sorry I missed that, and wait a minute, something tells me Scratch was behind this. They could even tell the future. We then went to the Reptile Exhibit, where we just took pictures of snakes and crocodiles, and yeah, that image totally won't haunt your nightmares. The only sad part was that they didn't have a T-Rex skeleton, but they did have a model Velociraptor, which looks exactly like it does in the movies, so great job, movie makers. And I think, let's see. And of course, me being me, I had to talk to the raptor. Jurassic Park, they told you I was dead, but don't believe them cause I'm standing next to a dead raptor. We then go to the fish area where we got to see a megalodon jaw, especially in comparison with the great white shark jaw. And of course, I had to make something about this. The guy she tells you not to worry about. The guy she tells you not to worry about. You. I even met the tank gang from Finding Nemo. Nemo, I'm looking for my son. Can you tell me where my son is? There was even a cool fish comic here, just talking about how fish evolved and whatnot. I even got to meet Mr. Krabs. I think he gained some weight and lost some color though. He really let himself go. I'm sorry for Mr. Krabs. I'm sorry for coming in late today. SpongeBob, me boy, I forgive you for coming to work today. Just know you're not gonna get paid. Now get back to the grill. Yes, sir, Mr. Krabs. Yes. We then went to the Mammal Exhibit where we took a family picture. What a cute family. Just me, my brother, and my mom. And you're lying if you say you don't see me. Before we left, I took a picture of two zebras not fighting for dominance and control of the herd, but instead giving each other a bra hug. Oh, that's cool, man. That's so cool. What I just said was totally true. I also took this picture of a sperm whale eating a giant squid because, I thought it was cool. And there was this skeleton of, I think, a prehistoric whale that was outside the museum. I just took a picture of it because it also looked cool. Whether or not it's actually a whale, I don't know. I'm not a caveman. Leave me alone. Alright, I don't know. The answers are confused. Unga bunga, uka bunga, uka gluk, uka bunga. Jumping forward to day 10, my family decided to go on a fishing trip to Wakati. We fished at the Wakati River, which, by the way, had crocodiles on like the other side of it. In fact, I think if I zoom in real close, you could probably make out the outline of one in the grass. I am so sorry I didn't take like an up close and personal picture with one, but like, up close and personal with a picture of a crocodile, But yeah, it's a shame I really didn't take a picture of it across, but it's cool. My brother caught his first ever fish, and my uncle also got one as well. He doesn't like small fish, so he just kind of threw it in without caring. He's experienced and normally likes catching the big ones. So this one's like a little tiger fish. I, on the other hand...
As you can see behind me, we have the Wakati River. And trying to fish here. No luck so far. These scanty little fish think they can get the better of me. They probably can't, honestly. Like, I'm probably garbage at this. But, yeah, let's hope we can get a bite today. Sizzle.
Yeah, safe to say, I didn't get one, sadly. Day 11, here's my mom trying to look hot at the riverside, even though there was no one else there, Mom! I'm just kidding, you know I love you, right? Please don't kick me out. We then went to some restaurant. The crazy thing about this restaurant is that it actually sat on the border of, of South Africa and Mozambique. Up there, yeah, that's the border. The cars crossing like that little shed thing, that's the border between South Africa and Mozambique. And I even took a video of it.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the border between South Africa and Mozambique. I thought it would have been more fortified, but hey, you can't go wrong with electric fences. There's the goddamn river, what's the Wataki River, right? And then Mozambique itself. Look at those trees. Thinking they're like, get out of here. Why ain't those trees looking different? It's supposed to be international trees. What's this madness? Anyway, past the electric fence. Over the river. And up the hill. Lies Mozambique. The world, or at least the land of giving. Everything you see here, everything the light touches, belongs to me. Or belongs to us, depending on whether or not you're somewhere. So yeah, that's pretty cool, But those up there are South African trucks and cars. I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, pretty sweet. I'm gonna cross this. I'm gonna pull a devious TikTok link across this electric fence in Mozambique.
So yeah, the Wakati River, it's a natural border between South Africa and Mozambique, which I just found really interesting. And funny enough, there was also another picture I took where if you go to the right a bit, here on the right, so you see where those trucks are? Oh, the hill over those trucks is Swaziland. So technically, we're at the border of three countries, South Africa, Swaziland, and Mozambique. So I just found that to be really interesting. Also, another funny thing about these trucks and the deal with them is they extend for miles. Mind you, it was a 4-hour drive from like SA to Wakati, and it was just trucks all over the place. And apparently, like, these trucks carry coal. So yeah, apparently what happens is these trucks carry coal that's mined in South Africa, and then they take it to Mozambique, to a port in Mozambique, where it's then shipped to China. So I don't know like what the rules are, but it seems like South Africa and Mozambique seem to have like a deal between them, where like they just transport coal to China and like they split the profits. I don't know. I just find that interesting. Also another thing, it seems like to get to the port from here, or at least to Mozambique's port, is a lot quicker than getting to South Africa's port. Because even my uncle told me that he likes when he goes to when he likes to go on a beach vacation, like when he just wants to go hang out at the beach, he would go to the beach in Mozambique and not like Durban or Cape Town in South Africa. So I don't know what the story is about that, but hey man, if they're chill with it, they're chill with it. That's not my business. Day 17, another jump. Yeah, we just jumped a few days. This time we go to Gold Reef City Amusement Theme Park. And let me tell you, I will never be the same after this day. We rode some beast called the Anaconda. And just to give you a taste of what it looks like, here you go. Yeah, safe to say, I was terrified of this thing, even before I got on it. After my brother and I took a swing on this ride, this is what we looked like afterward. Yep, truly some brave soldiers. These are the faces of broken men after war. I'm pretty sure half the rides there were torture machines. Anyway, afterward we did a bunch more rides, but sadly I don't have the pics for them, all of them. But all in all, it was a really fun day. I do have this video of like a ballerina plane ride though. My mom did not want to get on this thing. We basically forced her to get on it. Look how insane this is. Day 18, the last day. On this day, we went to the Happy Island Water Park. And yeah, we got to ride a big wave. Like you see this beach area, like this pool that's supposed to emulate a beach. There's a huge wave of water that comes from like those gates every couple hours or so. And we rode it so much. We like rode it so many times. It was so fun. I didn't get to take a lot of pictures on this day because I was mostly swimming. But just know it was crazy awesome. Like I would recommend this place definitely. As we were wrapping up the fun, it began to rain, so I guess perfect timing there. We got home a bit early. That night, we went to the Monte Casino, and yes, they do allow everyone here. They just have a restricted place for the adults to do their poker and gambling and whatnot. This place was crazy. Not only was it fancy as hell, but they also had a shop for nerds. Yeah, I got choked by Darth Vader. Darth Vader himself. Then I became friends with Darth Vader.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
Yoda decided to cross universes and grab Thor's helmet and sit R2-D2. And Thanos seemed to have snapped too hard. Ooh, not pretty. The following morning, we got to the airport and made our way home. But not before grabbing some crazy sodas. Like seriously, these things do not exist in our country. So it was pretty sick just drinking some rare sodas. Like we literally found these at the airport. And then we went home. In the end, South Africa is a truly beautiful country, and I made so many memories. I want to thank my family, my mom, my brother, aunt, uncle, and cousin for making all this possible. This country's got good people, cool cars, fantastic food, and amazing attractions. And here's to hoping for more. Thank you all for watching my South African holiday video. Until next time, my beautiful Rangers, I have been Captain Phoenix, and I will see you in another universe.